please read this disclaimer carefully before proceeding further. Gold or silver, which one we should be trading next week? That's what we are going to see in this analysis. Thanks for joining me here. My name is Vic. Let's look at gold analysis first, and then we'll continue to look at the silver analysis. Okay, so on gold, what we see that the market created this W pattern here, and it has turned bearish here as the water wave is telling us, and the market still has potential to go down, because remember, when the price goes too much away, further away from the water wave, which is this line here, it is expected to come towards it, because this XX like a mean reversion kind of thing. Same thing happened here. The market was way too above this water curve, and that's why it was trying to come back towards it. So it still has a potential to come down, and that is also being supported by the fact that we have a W pattern, and when that completes, the market is expected to fall down. Now, is it guaranteed that it will come back down to this level? No, there is no guarantee like that, but it always tries to come to its mean level. So more time it is spending consolidating on the sideways here, better it is for gold, because the chances of it actually falling down further down are going to be diminished. Like they'll be reducing, they'll be getting decreased. So when the price comes around somewhere around here, we can expect bullish movement there. But for now, we can see at the bottom water trend has turned into red, and water wave is also red. So we are looking at a bearish scenario here on monthly time frame. Having said that, the market conditions can change, and there can be ups and downs on lower time frames. So if I just move on to the weekly time frame, what we see here is that on weekly time frame we already had a bearish downtrend going on. This water curve is showing us that the market is still bullish. So we have contradictory signals at the moment, and that is why the market is kind of range bound. It is going sideways because it does not know exactly where to go to. Does it want to fall down? Does it want to go up? It does not know. So it is going sideways. And if it is going sideways, then you can actually trade both bullish and bearish opportunities if you look at the lower time frames. Right now it is telling me that the water waves has turned red last week, and the market is kind of stuck between water curve and water wave. So if this water curve, like on this line, gets broken, then we are looking at downward move somewhere around near about this level, which is what the level that is, this one, 1762 level or so, and that is a possibility. If I draw a Fibonacci on it, what you will notice that is 50%, which has already been hit previously, and that has a potential to bring the market down to near about 1584 level as well, or in little extreme case it can fall down to 1521 as well. But before that, because of just not looking at this M pattern we have, which is going to complete somewhere around here, we also have another M pattern which is here. Let me bring it right there, and what you will notice that market has already completed that M pattern, because this was the M pattern that we had, and that is why the market went up. And if you draw Fibonacci on that, from here to here, the market came right into 61.8, which was the second profit target of this M pattern, and that is why it has been falling down. So the market has been actually respecting all the Fibonacci levels that we have seen, and that is why we have been able to take multiple profitable opportunities on gold. So what do we have right now? Okay, so let's measure this leg here. Let me actually increase the size of it so that we can see it better. If we measure this leg, what we see that it has come to 61.8, which tells me that market can come to this level, which is 1757, or it can also come down to near about this level, which is 1619 level. Okay, so these two levels are important. And then we also have this one, 1680 level. Personally, I'm actually looking for 1680 level to be reached because at that point in time it will turn into a very good bullish opportunity. But you never know, so we'll have to go step by step. We'll have to let the market play and see what it is trying to tell us. Okay, so we will wait for those levels. If I go to the daily time frame to see what kind of opportunities we have, we can see that market has created this nice W pattern, and in our group we were able to capitalize on that. And right now we have a signal here which is going to bring it down to this level. This is the white dot showing the profit target, approximate profit target of 1761, and that confluences nicely with 1757 that we have just talked about. So the market can actually do that, and this will also complete a kind of M pattern that we have. Okay, but that does not mean that you can start to take the short right now, because there is also a W pattern which can form and it can bring it back to 1925. So you see what we have here is that because the market is consolidating, it is going sideways, there are both possibilities. So depending on the confirmation, depending on what kind of signal you get, you can either go long or you can also go on short. You can play both sides, and that's the beauty of the market. As a trader, we always analyze both sides and we play on both sides. So we can play that, and for that to happen it needs to go through this level. Right? If it wants to fall down, then it must break through this level, which is the midpoint, and that is 1800. Now we know that 1800 is kind of psychological level, and that is why the market has been kind of going up and down around it. So fell down, went up, came down, went up, right? So there are no guarantees that if the market actually comes here, it will just fall down. You'll have to wait for a proper confirmation on the break of this thing before it falls down to 1758, and after that we can expect market to move upwards, and that's what we have. On the bullish side, it must go through the midpoint here of 1875 to continue in the direction to this. So that's what we have here. So far the water signal is telling us that it is expected to fall to 1762 or 1757, near about this particular area here. And on the bullish side, let's see if we have got any kind of bullish signal. So we don't have any kind of bullish signal. This is the only one, but that seems like little far away, and that is on 2000 level. That is also very good round number. So you see we have this range, we have range between 2000 level and 1800 level, and that's why the market is going up and down, and it will keep on doing that. And what you can do is just come to the lower time frame, find the signal and take the trade. Okay, if we look at the charts, what we have here is that on the monthly time frame, let me just remove this. On the monthly time frame, this was a strong candle, and that's why the market could actually end up as a bullish candle, but that has not happened. Remember, we also looked at the same behavior on DXY. So keep an eye on DXY, and that should also give you an indication on what is going to happen on gold. If you just pay attention to this, these levels that we drew last time, and go to chart. This is the triangle that we had, and there was a fake breakout. And now in the last week I mentioned that if the market starts to go up, then it will reach this particular level, this line again, and that's what has happened. The market came right into that level of 1875, touched that line, this line, and then fell down, and it is back. It is being supported by this FCP zone. So if this actually breaks through, then we are looking for short opportunities. So that's what we have on dollar. If you enjoyed this analysis or find it useful, make sure you hit the like button and leave a nice comment at the bottom of this YouTube video. That is going to help us a lot in YouTube algorithm. If you hit the like button and leave a comment, then this video will reach out to many more traders, and they will also get benefited from this. So make sure you hit the like button and share it with other traders and trading communities as well. Okay, so let's look at silver. Okay, on silver, let's move on to the weekly time frame first. Okay, on weekly time frame on silver, we have a very nice upward signal. So right now at the bottom, the color has changed from red to green, and the market is also showing a signal here, that means that it is expected to come to near about this area. And this is also very important for for silver, because you see, it last time it came very close to 30 level, which is a psychological kind of like, level. So if I bring it down to, let's change it to 30, you see the market is reaching that level. Exactly at 30 level we have got a signal here. This is the white dot is showing me the profit target from what I envisage here. So the market may actually come here now, because it is showing me that it is turning bullish now. Last time it came very close to it and actually fell down, which is kind of like, it created kind of bull trap here, because everybody thought, yeah, this is going to go to 30 or maybe even higher, and that is quite a possibility. What a curve at the moment is showing that it is still bullish, and this is bullish. Wave is also bullish, and we have got a signal, so we can look for an upward move. However, there are few levels which you should be aware of. One is this one, which is 27.89, so near about 27.9 level, because you see market is creating a W pattern here, and that will be the midpoint. Once that is broken, then we are looking for an upward move into this. Okay, so that's what we should be aware of. And if I show you the daily time frame, what's happening there? On daily time frame, we also had very nice bullish signal, and the market is still expected to move into this profit target. Remember, this is again a W pattern, and when W pattern forms, the market is expected to go down. When the W pattern is forming, the market is going upwards. When it is completing, it is expected to go down. And that is why this level of 27.9 is going to be very, very important. And you see, my price has actually fallen through this before, and it can happen again. And it is also showing that for current long opportunity, that is the profit target level. And when traders will close their long positions here, obviously the market is expected to fall. So unless we have a close above this 27.9 level and we have proper signal there, confirmation there, we will not go for a long. Okay, if the market starts to move upwards, then we are looking at this level of 29.35, and we are also looking for, let me just quickly check, yeah, so let's go back to the weekly time frame. Yeah, so these levels we are looking at, and let me draw Fibonacci on it and to see, sorry, right from here. Yeah, so that's looking very good. Like $30 is looking very good target if the market starts to move upwards. And if I just draw Fibonacci on this leg as well to measure where we are, that looks like a very good level. Okay, so there are few levels which we should be aware of. One is this level as well, which is 29.89. so let me actually go back and show you the levels. Let's go to the daily time frame because it will be much more clearer there. So these are the levels that we have. So the first level is 27.9 and second one is 28.89. Then we have 29.35, and then we are looking at 30 level. This level is kind of like in a zone because we have previous level as well. So 29.57 to 29.35. So that's what we have. But remember, it needs to go through 27.9 before it starts to move upwards. Right now this is looking bullish here. This is looking bullish, and we have got a bullish signal on daily. We have got a bullish signal on weekly, and we have also got a bullish signal, not exactly bullish signal, but the market is still bullish on here at two places on silver. Right, so Looks like silver is looking like a better opportunity for bullish move, but remember, because of this W pattern there can be pullbacks, so always wait for a confirmation. Never trade without any confirmation. So let's see how it actually plays out, and if you enjoyed this analysis, you know what to do. Hit the like button and leave a comment at the bottom of this YouTube video so that it ranks better in YouTube algorithm and it reaches many more traders so that they also get benefited from this video. Thank you very much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. If you're interested in learning how to analyze the markets the way I do using Fibonacci Confluence, then head over to wikinsa.com, and under training section you'll be able to see Core Strategy Training Program. On this page you'll be able to see the testimonials of previous students and also look at the brochure. The brochure has a lot more information including the course structure and the Fibonacci Confluence Training Program curriculum. This is a very extensive program in which we cover basic core Fibonacci concepts along with the advanced concepts to analyze the markets with high probability. If you're interested in joining this program, come to wikinsa.com, and under training section you'll be able to see and submit this form.